Bro, that's not in the conversation for Visa to lose, bro. You're talking dumb.
I played Flight. Visa plays who you
Long.
playing again? Long.
Yeah.
They're playing right now. If Visa wins, well, okay, I'm gonna say this: when Visa wins,
There
because
you go.
I don't think Long has enough confidence that he think he can beat him. I think he can, but he don't have the confidence. So when Visa wins and I win against Flight, then I play Visa.
Yeah.
And then when I play Visa and beat Visa, I'm gonna win the Super Bowl.
Nah.
Visa know damn well I'm gonna beat him.
Nah, bro, that shit over with, bro. Yo, I started the stream.
Okay, but I gotta see his new playbook though. He said he got a new play because he got a play that give me a fucking headache.
I'm already knowing what play you talking about.
I hate that shit.
Oh shit! Yo, he was wide open. Yo, you got lucky. No, let me finish this game real quick. I'm getting on that, John. Yeah, we getting on that, John. Let me finish this, John. We is, nigga. She busted your lip? Oh. 0-0.
I heard that.
Yeah, no, this is franchise.
Well, of course you always trying to get Tyreek Hill.
No, I'm not, bro. I really wanted Waddle. Like, I'll trade Hill away for Waddle any day.
You're crazy as hell. Don't ever tell nobody else that.
You know I'm lying.
Because how many times he tried to get Tyreek Hill in that last league? Nigga ain't say nothing about Waddle, bro.
I'm gonna call you when I'm done, alright? You better answer.
That nigga Visa started the ship or no?
Yo, he just dropped it! He just dropped it! Yo, that was a fucking dot, bro! Tyreek Hill did! That was a fucking dot! Yo, I ain't gonna lie, his D-line is too fucking hype. Yo! Fuck the D-line, bro. That was a dot. If Tua could get the ball there.
Bro, how come I can't see the shit?
It's on YouTube.
YouTube? What's for YouTube? I'm tripping.
My gamer tag.
Okay.
Fucking doofus. Fucking doofus. I wouldn't care if he was. Bro, these niggas don't fucking block to save they running back. It's about that time.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
In any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Yo, where is Nick Bosa?
Looking to pass.
To who?
It's Johnson. End zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are on the road first here in this division round matchup. So
basically what you're telling me is you're willing to trade Darwin.
I tried to get done. He said no.
This is how we prepare. Force the punt, go down.
This nigga needs to trade him.
I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we can turn it all loose.
Morstead down now following the touchdown.
Yo, I hope you know I'm eating on you while I'm playing you, bro.
Oh, yeah, we here.
Not to return this one, so they'll bring it up to the 25 on the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are the first
Go,
drives to get going. Sometimes
go ahead, Rick. You personally.
Fuck, I knew he was gonna throw it. Yo, he burnt me. I blitzed.
Yeah, I seen you. You moved him out of position. Let's go, Long. You got this, bro.
Gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3. By the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And just one man in the back.
Who got Flight Instagram, man? Hit him up. Tell him I said what's good, man.
They'll give it to him again.
Shit.
We'll get a couple here, but we'll get across the plane as they stop him right on the wall.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, isn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just
Good shit. Fuck. They tackled this nigga into the end zone.
You got a ball game. 7 up. They ain't talking about soda. Don't do it, bro. Keep your faith, bro. You got this, bro. Don't let Visa intimidate you, bro.
Alexa, play Ride Wave.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hunt will try going up the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 7-7, our score after 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A carry here for Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run with Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Now Hunt. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. 2nd and 7. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. Last week in the wild card win, he had 7 catches. That's his first one here. Tua now on 1st down. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. A nice stick and stop for a loss there from Jalen Phillips. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Tua on 4th down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will have a Dolphins first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And they'll give to Hunt here on the option. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Myles Gaskin from 21 yards away. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Sanders on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Herbert on third down now. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Now it's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring it down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Point after here coming up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll begin things here with Gaskin. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gaskin again on 2nd down. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And some room to run now. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. Again, it's Kamara. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 16. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Kamara up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Tagovailoa. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now Tua.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
In motion left is Wilson.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua.
Caught. It's Wilson. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Tua. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way. Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going, because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Herbert, eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Alexa, pause.
That was a good game.
Why the fuck was Tyreek Hill out since the first quarter? Bro, ain't no injuries, bro. Swag got this nut-ass fatigue on, bro. Bro, niggas is fucking tired on the field, bro. My fucking running back couldn't even play no more.
Very fast. Just that time to figure him out a little.
Yo, watch. Whoever make it to the Super Bowl, y'all players gonna go to the sideline first quarter because they tired from playing the whole fucking season.
Here in the third, like a galloping beast. Look at areas of the basket. Billy working that dribble, bounces the beat too. Isaiah drives the rain. Basket.
The fatigue is off. I turned it off when I joined because it happened to me my first game. We're all gonna be tired into the end of the season now.
Stuck in the hands of Kyrie Irving.
Think y'all owner swag.